Well, hey, it's Dingus and Eva. The wife says, nice out today. Big snowstorm coming tomorrow, so if you have any plans, you better do them today. So, Bubs and I looked at our map and saw there's a spot on the South Platte River back in 1858 that a lot of gold was found. So today we figured for maybe our final video of the season, we were going to investigate that. So I'm going to do my best to demonstrate how Dingus and Eva find gold. So let me grab my old trusty here and we'll head down the stream, and when we get where we're going, we'll set up the camera and do our thing. It's great to be back. See you in a few. Too bad. Well, first thing I always do is I'm looking for gold, and gold is always around the hematite, magnetite, black sand, and that's usually a lot more black sand than there is gold. But if you can find the black sand, stands to reason the gold ain't too far off, and it seems to work for me. So I have my Garrett AT Gold, wonderful product, like Carhartt's, you know, built for us tough guys. So anyways, I fired it up, and I right off the bat I take the sensitivity down real low. Threshold I leave pretty much the same, and I ground balance. But the whole secret is I'm not looking for treasures with my metal detector. I'm listening. I'm just listening. So I'll head over here and you'll see what I do. Already on. All right. Well, we staked out On the water's edge there where the Garrett AT Gold told us the heaviest concentrations of the black sand, along with a few signals that range in the 49 to 53 on the scale, and on the Garrett AT Gold, those are signals that indicate gold. I look for the black sand and put markers in wherever I get the 50 signals. So I'll show you real quick what we have here. So I got your finger out of the way, Dingus. I started at the water's edge here. This is where the water came racing down the river, straight section, and a little area protrudes there, forces the water against this bank. At this bank there's some ground bedrock runs underneath here, and the water's forced into there where the erosion caused it to eat back a little bit, where it runs into the bedrock and begins forcing the water across to the other side of the river. Well, the strength of the current coming down the river doesn't allow it to shoot across. As it hits the bank and bounces off, it runs into the main current and it's deflected back in. Watch out for them deep holes, things. Let's see. Alright. Boom, here we are. There's a tree, the stump, and the first pile of brush. And directly behind the first pile of brush, Bubba! Quiet! The first pile of brush is the little cove in there that I was talking about, where after it comes around the corner up there, it comes straight racing down. First obstruction's right there. Shoots the water across and leaves some of the debris. Everything's ass backwards. You'd think I'd be really good at it. Anyways, leaves debris in the center of the river. But that's just part of it. The biggest share of it begins here where I am. And if you look down on the bottom, you can see where the green moss runs into green grass, mineralized gravel, into sand with a little bit of mineralized gravel. Oh, and looky here, deposits from the flood, all up and down here. And of course, if we get over by the shore, welcome to Denver. Hey, Bubba. That's my Eva. Anyways, I gotta go back here and show you something. Okay, I just walked up the stream about 50 feet from where it last was and showed you the debris deposited in the water. Looks like the remains of a 50-gallon drum, and this is where I suspect that the current pushed everything back against this side, although everything looks like it went in the middle on the other side. And our pay streak dropped here, and if you look down where I placed my stakes with old Mr. Garrett, okay, I'm standing where the 50-gallon drum is, and now I'm going to take you onto the mineralized gravel. Oh, this is beautiful right in here, but it's pretty soft under my feet. And you're looking for hard stuff. But, oh, look at this. The grass comes in. The mineralized gravel minimizes. The mud and the clay is here. And stake number one. I don't know. Stake number one with my test hole. Stake number two with a test hole. Stake number three with a test hole. Bubba. So, I don't know if it means anything or not, but on purpose or accident, we're right in line with that 50-gallon drum. And then when I look down here, where the big rocks dropped out from, the small rocks were about a foot inside of that. So, now's for the surprise of the day for my friend Joseph. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to pause the camera and then set it on a tripod and get you all ready for the grand finale of the year. It does really look, it was 50 degrees and sunshine when we got here, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Not a cloud in the sky. And 45 minutes so far it's taken me to get down here and figure out where my pay streak is. And I still have to set up my surprise and hopefully do what we came here for. I think we can do that. So until I get running, I'll put you on pause and put you on a tripod, and see you in a few.